You have people like, well, if I don't ask this question, so dalawa sila, di ba? Dalawa yung spokesman ni Digong na dapat natin pag-usapan parati. Una-una,
Hmm.
wala na daw sa Abu Dhabi yung isa. Ang I'm hearing Dubai, I'm hearing Morocco. Ano ba alam natin, Justice? Anong update natin dyan sa ex-human rights lawyer natin? Ano bang latest geolocation niya?
Ang last we heard ay nag-a-attempt siya kumuha ng asylum from either Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Pero unfortunately, hindi siya nabibigyan. Kaya he needs to go elsewhere kung saan siya mabibigyan ng asylum.
At kung saan
Ah,
walang extradition, walang extradition.
oo, non-extradition. Pero actually pinapalalim niya yung hukay niya eh kasi he's a lawyer. He could have legally gotten away with yung kung ano man yung kinakaharap niya. Kaso ano alam mo, ano kasi siya naging toxic na siya masyado kaya lalong lumalim yung atraso niya. So yun yung
Yeah,
kanina nangyari.
I'm just asking. Kasi lahat na tinabati si General Torre. We had him on this show. And tinanong ko siya about the whole drama in the Congress. Tinanong ko, meron
Hmm.
bang lie detector testing? Kasi ang daming test daw ginawa sa patients. Kasama pang lie detector test.
Oo.
Tapos, tinanong ko sa kanya, tuloy pa rin, General. Tuloy pa rin yung manhunt for former. Ganun. Sabi niya, Richard, can you clarify the manhunt? Sabi ko, ginamit yung term manhunt. Sabi, hindi niya naman.
Manhunt.
Wala na yung conversation. Kasi,
Ano siya?
Sunny,
Ah,
naiinit ako kasi nag-live din siya every night.
oo.
Natatakan kami, inagawa na kami ng audience. So sabi ko, hanapin nyo nga yung manhunt na, ay, yung manhunt nyo na nga yan. Now, let's go to the other presidential spokesman na
Yeah.
mukhang tuwan-tuwa nowadays. Blooming siya, di ba? Very blooming. Chill-chill lang dahil wala na yung karibal niya. Panelo, our good
Yeah.
friend. Pwede ko nakita sa mall dito. Minsan, nagtitinginan kami. Hindi tayo mag-hi. Ito si Panelo, medyo malikot siya mag-isip, no? I mean, malikot din siya magsalita. He openly is saying na may agitations inside the military. Openly, he's talking about, he's speculating about potentially, destabilize. Is that, is that okay? I mean, why would he even do that? I mean, anong pinagsasabi niya sa military na maraming hindi natutuwa? Anong pinagsasabi niya?
Ah, well, una-una, si Panelo is a clown, ano? At he's a propagandist. He's a propagandist, kaya he's doing his thing. Pero one of these days, he will cross that line. Kasi dati hindi ini-ignore siya eh. Pero one of these days, itong agitation niya na yan would cross a line at yun na ngayon, he will be facing legal cases of his own once he does that. So ako hindi ko nga hindi I don't mind his statements. Nagtataka din ako sa media bakit kino-quote pa siya kasi hindi naman yan may deniability. Ni Digong wala naman ako sinabing ganyan. Kumbaga ano lang ito mga propagandist who just say things kung anong pwede to further their agenda. So,
It
yun.
could
Yun ang
it
tingin
could
ko sa
cross
kanya.
into incitement. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yes.
for me, what the heck is he trying to do, diba? Although aminado siya, lima lang sigurado sila will side with them in the Senate. So he's open to the idea that three or four senators may eventually go to the other side and seal the deal. Why would Panelo say that? Is it because he's smart or not smart? Like, bakit niya aminin na lima lang talaga masisecure? Pinangalan pa niya, 2 bilyar, isang bongko, isang...
Hindi
Like,
naman. Actually, naging cryptic siya. 5 yung pinangalanan niya, but he's saying na marami daw. Pero ano yan, bluff yan eh. Bluff yung mga yan. Alam mo, kumbaga, if you would give credence to his statements, talagang ano ka na eh. Um, may problema na sa'yo. There's something wrong with you pag binigyan mo
sige
ng
lang, Senator.
credence. Yan yan.
Bakit
So,
sineryoso ko siya? I mean, I have all these footages and videos na incitement.
oo.
Sabi sa niya, kinuha ko yung intel niya.
Pero ilang beses na nasunog yan si Panelo. But ano kaya nga ano na siya hindi dapat siya binibigyan ng ng weight. Pero yung sinasabi kasi dito, at the starting gate, okay, may mga leaning acquittal, may definite acquittal, may mga leaning conviction, tsaka mga definite conviction. So, yun na ngayon. That's the starting point. Then, the negotiations would start from there. Pero the evidence will help ease itong mga ganito. Kasi kung maliwanag na sambayan na talagang she has committed an impeachable offense and they're convinced that she deserves to be removed from office, aba, kung ikaw national representative, mahirap sumalungat doon. But still, they would ask for concessions. At kung kaya naman ibigay, ibigay mo for the larger political interest. Ngayon, ganito, no? For the, meron kasing mga tao na who assumes that they're living in a perfect political world na parang bakit may ganito, bakit may concessions. Para lang malaman nila, 'di ba nung kay Abraham Lincoln nung pinasa niya yung abolition of slavery,
Right.
nag-concessions din siya.
To the
He needed,
Democrats back then, yeah.
oo, pinush niya yon kasi yung larger interest, yung cause, 'di ba? Yung pinupush niya na advocacy is larger than a few appointments here and there, kung ano man. Pati nga yung pork barrel na uso kay Abraham Lincoln eh. Kasi that's, kumaga, if you focus on the national interest, then ganun yon. Those are small prices to pay. Di
Pudding, you
ba?
have to schmooze it a
Oh.
little bit. Of course, we're going to the last part, going full circle back to you to Sara Duterte, your favorite politician. Because I want to remind people what are the stakes here, and if this doesn't work, yari lahat. But Senator, I actually disagree with you. I think the media should interview Panelo so much so until he crosses a threshold and then magkita-kita na sila sa Dubai or Marrakesh. Like malapit na rin papunta sa Dubai ito eh. Baka siya pa yung bibigyan ng asylum ng Dubai.
Asylum.
Magko-compete sila. That would be quite something. Now, let's talk about Sara Duterte.
Yes.
Para na akong Sara, biglang serious na. Hindi na ako biglang serious mode. Ay, nakakaawa itong mga topics natin. Yung nakawa tayo sa mga subjects of analysis natin. No, speaking of Sara Duterte, obviously, maybe it's a bit awkward racing this with you, Senator, but
Yeah.
when the martial law, the 6-hour martial law was declared in South Korea,
Mhm.
I was talking to my South Korean friends and all of that. Of course, the next day they were saying, at least nakita natin yung strength of our democracy, lumaban ng parliament, lumaban ng ganyan. But nevertheless, crazy yun, di ba, for a South Korean president to
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
could pull off what they were doing in the 70s and
Mm.
80s. And then I would wonder, like, wait, what if Sarah is the president? Do you think she will also pull that and make sure, and maybe in her case, she could be more successful? What do you think? Because, I'm just saying, we are in a crazy world, right? Anything can happen. I mean, this is South Korea, one of the most prosperous and successful democracies.
Yeah, alam mo yun, that's one of the possibilities. Pero ito yan, Richard. Kung kung mag-assume si Sara ng presidency by kung ano man ang mangyari kay President Marcos, she is eligible to run for re-election in 2028.
Agad
So
yan.
she may not need to do those things, no, para ma-extend siya. Bata pa itong mga ito. Tapos na-imagine mo, ilang years of Sara, 9 years of Sara, then you have
Defense,
Pulong,
Defense
diba?
Secretary. Handa, patayin lahat ng
Oo.
mga Ano
Oh,
daw?
may basti pa. So kumbaga, you'd probably have 24 years of the Duterte family. By then, bata pa rin sila, mga nasa late 60s pa lang sila. Yon talagang by then banana republic na talaga tayo. Pero yung point mo kanina, Richard, you can pursue both criminal investigation and the impeachment. So pwede siyang kasuhan. Ang maganda lang kasi dito sa impeachment, nakikita nung taong bayan yung ebidensya laban sa kanya. Kasi pagka criminal investigations lang, biglang lalabas na yung warrant, magkakaroon pa ng simpatiya. No, bakit nyo kukulong, ganyan, ganyan. 'Di ba? Pwede kasi yan to follow or concurrent. 'Di ba? Concurrent siya. Anyway, pagka na-impeach na nakita na ng taong bayan, grabe pala yung ginawa nito ni Sara, karapat dapat lang na makulong siya, parang ganon. Kasi yun naman yung political component. Remember, this family magaling ito mag-manipulate ng ng emotions ng taong bayan. They can deceive people, no? Master sa pagbubudol itong mga ito.
Hindi lang
Mm.
siya pati si Bato, ang tawag ko dyan, Davao School of Drama and Arts. Kasi dalawa yun eh. May Davao School of Constitutional Law, yung naalala mo yung kay Kibol. Wala kayong warrant of, parang warrant of arrest, pero hindi search warrant. Kaya hindi kayo pwede pumasok. Naalala mo yung ganun, yung
Suddenly, mga legal experts, ang mga human rights, ano sila, no?
Oo, like
Mga
parang oh,
constitutionalist eh.
indigenous
Hmm?
rights na daw dito. Kaya si General Torre, hindi. Hindi. I can, like, you can imagine, like, medyo kakaiba
Yeah.
yung mga kaibigan natin dyan. Uh,
Mm-mm.
but I want you, so in short, yan ang sinasabi ko eh. Actually, you can have a situation whereby the impeachment proceeding, even if it fails, I'm talking about
Yeah.
like scenario two, right? Even
Yeah.
if it fails, it creates sufficient transparency. Kitang-kita ng tao, yung baho
Yeah.
ng sistema, kitang-kita ng tao, yung mga, kababalakan. So, even if mag-fail ito dahil lang namumulitika yung mga ibang senador, namumulitika yung ibang congressman dahil inuunan nila yung interest nila or takot lang sila, mamaya, pag pumasok yung legal process naman, which could also lead to disqualification, at least, magka-complement sila.
Yeah.
In a sense, di ba? Now, I'm not saying this is what's gonna happen. Ang sinasabi ko is, yung mga cynic, hindi lang yung mga skeptical, ay, walang mangyari yan. Ang sinasabi ko dito is, marami pang scenario kung saan may measure of accountability pa rin ang pwede mangyari. Na kumbaga,
Yes.
it's not an all or, it's a zero or all kind of situation. Having said that, Senator, there could be also a worst case scenario whereby everything will run out of steam. Masyadong conflict avoidant yung isa, masyadong takot yung isa, magulo yung Senado, hindi lang ma-put together. Who knows? Kaya nga may chismis pa sa akin, baka bati nga sa Kongreso, wala silang 106 votes. I don't know, maybe you know better than me.
Yeah.
You,
Oh,
I wanted to lay out to people, and before I know you're going to question the assumption, but I want you also to lay out people, Senator, especially itong mga kaibigan natin na never Marcos. Let's just put it that way, right? I agree with them. Now we need accountability for Marcoses, dictatorship, whatever, everything. But just remind them, ano yung maging iba if you have a Duterte administration again versus status quo? Because ang rhetoric dyan is, pare-parehas lang naman yan. Let them destroy each other. Let's just popcorn. And di ba yun ang
yeah.
post mo, Senator? We're not gonna do popcorns. The stakes are
Yeah.
too higher to do popcorns.
And I think at this point in time, nahihiya na rin sila sa sarili nila dun sa position na yon. Yung passive position na yon, it's not selling. Kasi dito, it's either if you sit on the fence, then you are a passive Duterte supporter.
Enabler.
Ganun yan.
Enabler.
Uh, yeah. So there are no ways about it. Talagang ganun ang kalalabasan nun. Ngayon, ah, ang ang gusto ko naman na point doon sa earlier na position mo, Richard,
Yung
na ito
scenarios.
ito yung gagawin probably natin, pero bakit itong presidente medyo conflict may conflict aversion.
Yeah.
Ngayon, pero ito yan, Richard. 'Di ba? Noong una ayaw ang projection is ayaw yung ICC, but here we are. Noong una, ayaw yung impeachment, but here we are. Kumbaga, probably, pwede mo ba masabi na ganun yung kanyang style? Di ba? Ganun yung kanyang style, but he gets the job done anyway.
Slow but
Because
sure.
remember,
Slow but surely,
yeah,
parang ganun.
yeah. But ako, at this point in time, I'm not going to question his wisdom because this president back in 1986 found himself hold of the country in a C-130. Nakaupo siya sa bench sa C-130 for long haul flight yan. Tapos ngayon presidente siya ng Pilipinas. So probably in his mind and at least based on the fact that he's president, he's doing something right. Di ba? So kung yung approach na yun worked for him all these decades, so yun yung kanyang go-to move. so to speak.
But
But
that's where,
bottom line,
Senator, I think that's precisely my concern, no? Na dahil nag-work itong, let's just call it the cautious approach, right? Let's
mhm,
just say, okay, let's go. The Fox approach has worked so good. Biggest margin ever. Bigger
yeah,
almost than his dad, right? I mean, since
yeah.
inside, if you're in BBM's shoes, you'll say, bakit yung kini-question? Ako, napaka-successful kong politician, right? Imagine from -10, I came all the way here and still I have majority support. Even yung ibang dilawan nga, okay na sa akin ngayon, the world. I get it, but ang worry ko kasi dyan, Senators, that's precisely where baka he might go wrong this time. That this time might be different, that he needs to level up. Remember, Machiavelli said, you have to be a fox, but you also
Yeah.
have to be a lion. So once in a while,
But
kailangan natin yung tigre ng norte ay magpakita. Yun ang
okay,
sabi
pero
ko.
ito nga, that's precisely my point, Richard. Yung public projection is the facts. Pero ito tingnan mo, if you would dissect just a bit deeper, anong palagay mo dun sa ginagawa nitong Quadcom and all of that?
Sure.
House yan eh. That's the lion part. 'Di ba? That's what I'm saying.
Basta
Hindi lang
na-contract out yung lion.
hindi lang siya yung conflict averse. Conflict averse projection wise. Pero the lion is there. Kumbaga, ang hindi lang ito, one entity siya. Hindi lang yung siya per se, but the whole apparatus of the government. So, ando doon na yung lion. Kasi hindi naman nangyayari yan in a vacuum. Kasi we know that yung house is practically an extension of the office of the president. So these things are happening because it was allowed to happen, 'di ba? Kaya 'yun ang kailangan nating tignan doon. Kaya ako yung palaging sinasabi, he would say what he needs to say, but he would do what he needs to do. And hopefully, let's hope na ganun ang mangyari. Di
Parang,
ba?
eto Senator, I know, naging zoology, pero parang nangyari dito is medyo fox, tapos medyo fox rin. No, the reason I'm saying this, Senator, is because we had like a King Kong for 6 years. No offense to King Kong. I
Yeah.
don't know what animal like it. Di ba? For 6 years. Ganun.
Yeah.
Anak niya
Oh.
ngayon, nakakalat na. I'm just
Mhm.
saying, when you're up against that, as an Ilocano, I want a little bit of tigre also being shown, di ba? Once in a while.
Yeah.
For public also, kasi the lion is not only the iron fist from behind. The lion is also roaring. Okay,
Mhm.
he has to roar once in a while. Yun ang point ko. Kasi in fairness, sa West Philippine Sea, he's roaring, right?
Yeah.
Very clear. So we saw his lion side already, or tigre side already on West Philippine Sea issue. But as I always said, Senator, I love having you on this show because your perspective is really unique. And it's unique in a way that it comes from your experience. It also comes from a lot of intelligence information that obviously you cannot share everything in public. So I get where you're coming from, Senator. Ang akin lang, Senator, is
Yeah.
from the outside, ang tingin ng iba, he has to also roar once in a while in the public. Kasi hindi siya in a vacuum eh. Ang kalaban niya, di ba? Pag ang kalaban mo ganyan, you have to a little bit, roar once in a while. Yun lang sinasabi ko. In
Ako,
a normal
I agree,
situation,
Richard. Ako, I agree. I agree. Talagang, alam mo, I can imagine, di ba, if we were in his shoes, we would do things differently. But um, fortunately or unfortunately for him, that is his go-to move, ika nga. Yung instincts niya, ganon. Whether that would work this time, let's certainly hope so for the sake of our country, di ba? But I think hindi siya passive because things are happening on the ground
yes,
na
I
hindi
agree.
mo nakikita yung necessarily yung ano niya,
Well, sinabi naman
face to
ni Sarah
face.
Sarah, binubuking ni Sarah na ano lang, kunyari lang mga yan, but they really want to take me down. But on that note, Senator, how is your mayoral race? How can people help you with that? Kasi essentially, this whole conversation past hour was, how can
Yeah.
people be helpful or at least not be nega on something as important as accountability? What
Mhm.
else they should do to help, progressive leaders like you, Senator? Kamusta yung race sa Caloocan?
It's getting ano no Very, very interesting. I think the race is tightening. I started off at 8%. Back in October, nasa 40s na ako. So we're hoping that by January is either tabla na o baka lamang na eh. So it's getting tight and we have lots of time left to win this thing. So maganda yung response ng tao at maganda yung numbers at so yung mga pinks no now who still want to help the progressive leaders they can just pass the word at marami naman taga-Caloocan din na pinks, di ba? Yun lang mga na mga dyan na nagtampo at some point. At the same time, at the end of the day, they're faced with two options. The incumbent or this new guy who promises change for Caloocan. So, ganun lang yan.
Salamat, Senator. I think the whole point of this conversation is maybe instead of just popcorns, help with accountability, help good mayors, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
actually, my chance, my opportunity, and then in all due respect to our great president, maybe the Tiger Fox might work. Never know. Greatest comeback. So, marami na magagalit sa Trump impression natin. Thank you so much, Senator. Hope to catch up with you soon in person, sana, either year-ender or start of the new year. Sana, I think people would love to see us again in person together and all. So I'm arranging separately. And hopefully we can bring in sila Ronald, ganun, para makulit tayong lahat. At yung mga ayaw natin sabihin, si Ronald na lang magsalita. Siya na mapapawag natin.
Sige, sige.
Salamat.
Oh,
Best,
maraming salamat,
of
Richard.
course, as always. Ang ganda ng response, by the way. Ang dami makulit dito. Ang dami nagka-comment din. Our mayor, Blue Heart. Yung ba yung ano mo? Blue Heart? Blue ba yung color ng ano mo? Ayun po.
Yes, yes.
Mukhang hindi naman troll farm. Mukhang legit naman. Sige, talk to you po. God bless,
Thank
Senator.
you. Bye.
As always.